Watch this.
You made three big predictions. One, that Trump would win. Two, that he would start a war with Iran. And three, that the U.S. would lose that war. It's quite a stunning prediction. Do you stand by it?
The reality is that right now, it's a war of attrition between the United States and Iran. And the Iranians have been preparing 20 years for this conflict. And now they have a pretty good strategy of how to weaken and ultimately destroy the American empire.
So he goes on to say that Iran is waging a war on the entire global economy. They are attempting to do so by striking at the GCC countries, which are six Arab nations that formed an economic, a military, and a political alliance. And it includes the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar. He says that Iran is starting with attacking their energy infrastructure. They've already closed off the straits that allow oil tankers and cargo ships to pass through, and that they're eventually going to go after their water desalination plants, which is the bloodline for their freshwater supply because they don't have any fresh water over there. But he says this is where Iran is really aiming to take down the U.S. and global economy. The Gulf states are the linchpin to the United States economy, believe it or not. And somewhere in the past, we made the arrangement that all oil with the OPEC members would be made using US dollars. And Saudi Arabia and these other OPEC members sell us oil in exchange for US dollars. And then these Gulf nations turn around and invest in all sorts of things in the United States. We gave them access to that, and they're propping up a big part of our economy as a result of their investments. But here's where he says that it really gets dangerous. He calls the US economy a big Ponzi scheme. And right now, underpinning the Ponzi scheme is the whole AI bubble, investments in AI and data centers. And most of that investment is money that's coming from these Arab nations. And this could ultimately burst the AI bubble. And if we're all thinking, well, yay, let's burst the AI bubble, it's a big threat anyway. You don't understand. You can't take down AI without taking down the economy. So I just want to tell you, I was watching how Donald Trump is handling this, his administration, and he allowed photographs of him in the war room, which is in Mar-a-Lago. And he's got curtains around the walls, and there's rafters, and it's completely open, and some of the curtains were open. It's not fortified whatsoever. And these big decisions to wage this war is coming from Mar-a-Lago, and his Mar-a-Lago is making a shit ton of money because he's turning around and he's charging taxpayers for this. So if you don't have any faith in this administration, you shouldn't.